scripted because there is no way Gina Carano is supposedly in a fight camp for 2 years and not working ground game. That doesn't make sense to me. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Combat Talk Podcast. And as always, I'm your host Sophia. And before we get into the video, as you all should know, real quick, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell so you never ever miss another episode of the Combat Talk Podcast. And I know you guys know about the merch, from the hoodies to the patches, so you can go get them now. So go do that in the link in the bio of the video. Well, let's get into our video. Okay guys, so today's video is going to be talking about, is Jake Paul's MVP company the next real competitor? Well, let's talk about it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the reason why we're talking about this is because of the last fight that he had with Gina Carano versus Ronda Rousey. To me, it looked a little scripted because there is no way Gina Carano is supposedly in a fight camp for 2 years and not working ground game. That doesn't make sense to me. But wait, real quick. I know you guys love having the best fight gear, whether it's sparring gear, jiu-jitsu gear, or equipment in general. And I know just the company that can help you guys out with that. It's Hayabusa. So you guys can use my code Sophia, my name, in all caps on your next order to save you guys some money. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. Now, when we talk about that Gina Carano fight, I do think it could have gone a lot differently. Because if Gina actually used her ground game that she has submission wins, she could have used that sprawl against Ronda very easily. Because there's no way with someone like Ronda, you don't just go, oh, she's coming at me? Let me move. Let me sprawl. That makes no sense to me. But wait, one last thing before we continue. If you need a little pick-me-up and you're feeling really tired, you're feeling really weak and sore, well, you need to take the Cellsaviors Endurance and Recovery Supplements. It's all natural-based, all plant-based, so you guys can go on cellsaviors.org to get your supplements now. But let's get back to the video. Now, back to the point of this video. Do I think MVP is the next big competitor with the UFC? Yes, I do, actually. The reason being is because if Jake starts to really dabble into the MMA world, not himself fighting in MMA wise, I'm saying with him being able to stream on Netflix, it's a big game changer. With having a company like Netflix, as big as they are, able to stream it for free compared to Paramount Plus, and you having to go to a Buffalo Wild Wings or to a sports bar or to somewhere else that you have to pay for everything and not just be at home and watch it for free, that's a little bit of pain. So I get it, Paramount is a big deal, and yes, as someone that does have it, I can tell you it is a lot easier than paying $80 for a pay-per-view. But when we talk about MVP and how Jake Paul is going about this, I don't think having scripted fights is the way to go. We need to have real MMA fights. I mean, we saw the Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry. That was a war. However, when we talk about Francis Ngannou versus Felipe, yes, Francis Ngannou hits like a train. We all know that. We've all heard the clip from Dana White. We've all heard that. However, they gave Felipe to Francis, and I don't think that was the best choice for Francis. I don't think that did anything for him except give him another knockout on his record. However, I do think MVP has something to bring to the table. Now, as someone that, really isn't about Jake Paul and crazy about him, I do think he's going about it the right way. The way that he's able to market to you guys and to get you guys watching is very incredible and very outreaching, because he's doing his job. He's just simply telling you, okay, we're going to have Gina Carano come back after 17 years and fight. Now, when we talk about that, I think Jake Paul is really doing what he needs to do. However, this is the time where the UFC needs to step up and have better fights. This is when Dana White takes control, and he should be making matchups, not Hunter Campbell. So, is Jake Paul the real next big competitor for the UFC? I think so. Because, you know, when you're able to put on a fight like that, and whether it's scripted or not, you're getting a lot of people to watch. So he's doing his thing. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And tell me, what do you guys think? Is he the next big competitor? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I know I sound really bad right now, but I'm getting the video out. I'm making sure you guys know my opinion. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. But remember, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I am your host, Sophia, as always. And as always, I will see you guys next time for another episode of the podcast. But for now, bye, guys.
Pick up your step, don't try hard. Down, up, down like a boom bap choir. Turn out the beat, raise up the heat. Kick up your feet like this, like that. Word on the street says you got the heat.